We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Miami Marlins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network.
For the Yankees, left fielder, number 59.
Hit to third. Prado's throw to first gets him one away. Here's Starlin Castro. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Man at first for him following the one-out single from the stretch. Favorable call in there for a strike. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are two away now. Here's big Aaron Judge. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And he lays off there 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Outside and low, 3-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Into the box, Matt Holliday. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Stanton has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Marlins, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Center fielder.
Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Castro has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. It's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. And that's in there for strike one. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Gary Sanchez goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner, but foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Todd Frazier now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. In there for strike one, 0-1.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game. A leadoff double. Here's J.D. Martinez hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a 250 batting average for the season. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. So striding in, Alcides Escobar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Didi Gregorius, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Prado is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lenny Larson. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Ball one. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swing and a liner, but foul. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a soft liner, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Ball line fouled as that'll get over the Marlins dugout. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Center fielder.
Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. 0-for-1 here in the early going. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, D. Gordon. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
D. Gordon.
Grounded to the right. And a diving effort there as he beats him to the bag for the first out. In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The right fielder, number 27.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Tanaka into his motion. Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The batter, left fielder,
Marcell Ozuna is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. Castro's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to home. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Judge.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Line drive to center field. Yelich is right there, 1 down. Matt Holliday standing in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line towards center field. Yelich is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
For the Yankees.
Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw from shallow right in time at first. And here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Marlins, designated hitter,
swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bird has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Stepping into the box, Tyler Flowers. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Chopped weakly to the left. Frazier comes up with it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The batter.
So stepping in, Derek Dietrich. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Frazier will make the catch to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Greg Bird comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Greg Bird.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Frazier.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now this is popped up behind the plate for Flowers. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Ready for another chance. Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Ready for another shot now. Lenny Larson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already.
And he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Here's Starlin Castro. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Starlin Castro.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses for ball 1. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Ready once again, Matt Holliday. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit hard up the middle, and Holliday has a base hit. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. To short, hit hard. Escobar has it. The tag, and he is out. In now, Martin Prado. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Hit hard back up the middle. Backhanded. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. At the plate, Alcides Escobar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Looped out towards short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. in is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this one gets away. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Smoke on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Oh, and this goes right past him. Yelich rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Ozuna.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A called strike over the outside corner. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone.
And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Hit out towards second. Gordon is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in once again. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Didi Gregorius. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Right side. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Lenny Jason Samuels takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. And the changeup is way low that time. He'll enter play right at 333. Still without a home run and 7 driven in.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Yelich is there, 2 gone. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The batter, number 14.
Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A swinging bunt to the mound. 1 away. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Derek Dietrich. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Settling in now, Matt Holliday. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Stanton coming on. 1 away. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Yelich. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's an 8-3 ball game.
First baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. There is Escobar. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Martin Prado now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Martin.
Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. A hit in 2 tries so far. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's D. Gordon now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Gordon.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Todd Frazier. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Todd Frazier.
Adam Conley has been summoned from.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 61, Adam Conley. This change for the Marlins.
Lined hard toward right center, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ozuna is under it. 2 gone. Here's Brett Gardner now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. In there, a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. Striding into the box,
the batter, number
Starlin
14.
Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Out of play. 8 runs on 13 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And Castro's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. The 0-1 delivery. On the ground up the middle. Escobar on the move. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to. In is Christian Yelich. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping up now, Marcell Ozuna. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Ready now, Aaron Judge. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
Aaron Judge.
Drilled down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Matt Holliday. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Skied into very shallow right. Stanton is there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Shot toward right center, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. This is line to left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Designated hitter.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Splitter taken here, 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher
Tyler Flowers swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. The 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
He's still looking really solid here in the ninth, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. Here comes another 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now.
Derek Dietrich.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and a swing and a miss on that one, and the Marlins find themselves down to their final strike now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Stepping into the box.
Third baseman number 14, Martin Prado.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Judge is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 8 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Marlins, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. His record is now 4-1. The loss goes to Wei-Yin Chen. He falls to 1-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.